So I'm just going to start at the end of my brow and fill in the tail of the brow. And I tend to make it a little bit longer because my eyebrows are naturally quite short. So I tend to make it a little bit longer at the end. So I'm going to start from the arch and go down. And I tend to make my brow a little bit longer. And then you need to be really careful because you don't want any gaps in the line. So you just want to make sure that's completely filled in. So that's the arch done. Maybe just make it a little bit pointier. And then I'm going to move on to the middle. So then I'm going to put a little line across here. And now I'm going to fill in the middle of my brow. But don't go too far because I'll show you what to do. So that you get like a nice fade at the beginning, I just take my spoolie. So I'm just doing that. And that's pretty much the brow done. So that's done. I'm going to move on to the other brow. Just repeating the previous steps. I always find this brow easier for some reason. I'm not sure why. Like, usually you'll find it easier for the brow, but I feel like I would say it's more precise. I'll turn around and check this recording again because you know, don't want to stop recording like I did before. I'm going to have it down. So I'm a bit quiet, I always really concentrate on doing my brows. By the way, I just want to say you for a long time. I've had confidence, it's not been until like this year I've had enough confidence to start. And it feels really good because I've been watching YouTube since 2013 and I'm watching YouTubers for a very long time, so it's nice to be able to start doing it myself and share my makeup with you. Sometimes a bit cringy, but just want to share my feelings. So I think these brows are done. I'm not mad at that. Pretty decent. I mean, apart from the end of this brow, just like I'm pretty happy with that. Just going to put some powder on my eyelids because they're creasing quite a lot. So I'm just going to go in again with the Stay Matte pressed powder. And that should sort out all the creases pretty nicely. So let's carry on. Just going to put a little bit more powder on just to make sure. So next I'm going to be doing some contour. I'm not the best at contour. Sometimes my contour can look a bit sharp or a little bit too dark. I'm going to be putting my hair down anyway, so you won't really be able to see it. So I'm going to be using the Tarte High Performance Naturals Clay Play face shaping palette. So it looks like this. It's so pretty. Like the packaging for Tarte, like Tarte, your packaging is incredible. Like I can't thank you enough for pretty packaging. Like just look how pretty this is. Like I can't believe. And the best thing is it has a massive mirror and I use the lightest shade here for contour. So I'm going to be using the Spectrum A01 brush for contour. I haven't actually used this yet, so this is my first time using this brush. Wow, I love this brush, oh my god. I'm actually shook right now, like this brush is so nice. Are you seeing this right now? I am in love. Oh my god. This is literally the softest brush I've ever used, by the way. I'm so impressed. I think that's enough contour for this side. I can't even express how impressed I am with this. Okay, come through, contour queen. Yes, queen. Yes, this is what I've wanted. Oh my god, I'm in love. My makeup is going alright. Shit, that's a bit dark. No. Oh my god. So, just a little bit. Where did I just put my palette? Oh, it's here. I keep on losing stuff. I'm actually ridiculous. So that's contour done. I guess it's time for highlight. So I'm going to be using the Urban Decay Afterglow highlighter palette. And I'm going to be using the shade Bliss, which is the lightest shade. It's the Real Techniques Strobing Fan Brush. I think I got this in a set. I'm not sure if you can get any more. I don't know if it was like a special edition, like Christmas one or something, but it's this one anyway. I'm going to be using Bliss. Yes, honey, glow. I love this highlight so much. Like, I think it's the best highlight that I own. Like, it's quite subtle, but it's blinding at the same time. And like, it's perfect for my skin tone because there's no cast when like you face the front. Because with some of them, like if you use a highlighter that's too dark for your skin tone, then you'll see like a greyish kind of yellowy kind of powder on the side of your face. Oh my god. This camera seriously stopped recording again. What is wrong with this camera? Like, Jesus. We should be recording again now because I just switched it back on for like the millionth time. My hair is being really annoying today, like it just looks really ugly. I mean, like as per usual, but like it just looks even more ugly than usual, so. Yes, honey, that glow though. Yes, queen. Queen of the glow. Yes. I'm loving that glow. I'm just going to put a little bit on my brow bone just to give it a little bit of extra glow. And I'm going to smudge some highlighter onto my nose. This pink highlighter is really good for putting on your face because it gives you like a really nice pinky kind of look. Blinding. I'm just going to put a little bit up here. So I'm going to be using a mix of ta-da! The Jaclyn Hill palette, the Huda Beauty Rose Gold palette, the face shaping palette. So first of all, I'm going to open the Jaclyn Hill palette and I'm going to go in with the shade Silk Cream with a Spectrum blending brush, which is B06, so this one. Like quite high up on the crease, like a little bit higher than my crease. I don't know if you do this, but I do both eyes at the same time, because then I'll probably forget which shades that I used for each eye. So I just do both eyes at the same time because it's way easier. And then there's no chance you'll forget which shade that you used. So I'd say that's quite blended out now. I'm just going to go in with the same shade for this eye. I always find that if I use like browny kind of orangey toned shades, it always brings out the green in my eyes. So I recommend if you have green eyes to use like really like coppery brown kind of shades because it really makes your green eyes pop.
So I think that's blended out now. Just making sure that it's even on both sides. I can't stand an uneven eye. So I think the crease
shade, like the transition shade is done. So I'm going to deepen up the crease by using the shade Ember from this palette, the face shaping palette. So I'm just going to go in with a little bit of that in the outer corner and just a little bit lower than the shade that I just did.
just deepen up the crease.
I don't know why I'm using two mirrors, like I'm literally the weirdest person ever. Gotta love the Buxton. So let's carry on. Oh my god. I don't know if this is I'm gonna be able to show you without it falling out. But I've literally just broken this shade. Like I literally just dug my nail into it. Oh my god. I'm just gonna like push this back in. So, you know, I'm just going to swatch this shade, like, it's so pretty. Oh my god. So yeah, I just broke that shade, but you know, I'm just going to carry on. Just learn from me today that you should close your palettes. Because otherwise, you're going to end up like me. So I think that eye is blended out. I'm just going to go in with the same shade, Ember, on the other side. I'm just putting that in the outer corner and then blending it inwards. So now I'm going to open up the Huda Beauty Textured Shadows palette in Rose Gold. And I'm going to take the shade Bossy and I'm going to put that in like the outer corner of my eye. And you've got to be really careful with this shade because it's really pigmented and you don't want it to go too far out. So I'm just focusing that in the outer corner. I'm going to blend it out a little bit towards the centre, but not too far. Just a little bit. So I'd say that's pretty blended. So now I'm going to go back into the Tarte Face Shaping Palette and go in with a little bit of black in the shade Onks. So I'm going to go in with this black shade, just a little tap, like literally tap, and then put that in the outer corner. Remember to be really, really careful with this shade, because this is one you can really look if you're not careful. Just go a bit more. So I'd say that's enough of the black shade now. So now I'm going to go back into the Rose Gold palette. I'm going to go with 24K. So I'm going to put this on my middle finger. I'm just going to swipe this on here.
Yes! Pigment come through!
I'm just going to go with that shade again and just put that on there. Yes! This is going well. I'm very pleased. Even Huda herself recommends that you should go in with these shades with your finger. Like the two shades that I can't really use in this palette are Rose Gold and Trust Fund. I'm not sure if I got like a dodgy batch or something, but the shades are really flaky and they don't actually go onto the eye properly, so I can't actually use them. I can't explain to you how pretty the shade is. Like, it's just perfect for any look. I'd say that's quite good. Just gonna put a little bit more on. Can never have too much glitter, girls. I think that's done. Just gonna put a little bit more. I'm gonna be using the Benefit Roller Lash Mascara. I know every beauty guru raves about it, but it really is that good. Like, I can't explain to you. It literally looks like I've got false eyelashes on when I'm wearing this. You can't fault it. So I'm just going to put this on. Sorry if I'm out of shot for this, I just have to get really close to the mirror. I always make such weird faces when I'm doing mascara. Like, I just can't understand why I do this, but I do anyway. Like, as if moving my mouth is going to make any difference. There we go, one eye is done. Moving on to the next. No, I just got mascara on my eye. No way, no. I'm going to have to put concealer on that because I'm not even going to risk spreading that. Here it is. Woo. So I'm just going to put concealer on top of that. So I'm going to go back in with the mascara, wherever it is. I swear I'm just losing my shit today. I love that sound so much. Oh, yes. So I'm just going to go back in with the mascara. Yes, the eyes are done. And finally, I'm going to do some lippy. So I'm going to be using the MAC lipstick in the shade Velvet Teddy. Oh my god, I actually can't find it. No! Oh, okay, here it is. I haven't lost it. Phew. So I'm just going to put this on. And then this look will be complete. Yay! Yes, guys, this look is complete. Thank you so much for watching this terrible experience. So I'm just going to take my hair down and try and make myself look presentable.
Can you shut up, phone, please? So I'm just gonna brush my hair.
So thank you guys so much for watching the video. Please like, comment, subscribe, do whatever you want to do. But thank you so much for watching my first makeup video. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye!